Hello. We did a lot last week in synchronous sessions, so I thought we'd recap it so we have a record of what we did. We talked about projects. We're doing the CSUMB online teacher certification. 6 people, 3 tutorials, 1 abbreviated design document. You'll submit that as a group. For the Lingua Brava project, we're going to do a tutorial on using the global online support system. That's 2 people, 1 tutorial, 1 abbreviated design document. We've got 8 people collaborating to create 4 tutorials. This is the list of who and what project. So you see on the left the 4 projects, and you see on the right the pairs of people who are designated to do the job. Subject matter experts will be Dr. Miguel Lara and Mr. Sean Kumagai. You also have a task to do individual presentations, and this is really important because you have an element that informs everybody else. And as you put your abbreviated design documents together, as I'll try to get across to you, use each other's input to shape your own. Don't just sit out there and think you have to create from nothing. You can, but if you figure out that perhaps Joel has done a lot of work on learner analysis, check out what his input is to his document and use it to shape yours. As I'll say again, work collaboratively. So those are the 8 elements that you'll do for an individual presentation, which will be a PowerPoint or some other tool put on a discussion thread in order to inform the whole class about that element. Work collaboratively. There will be a CSUMB abbreviated design document and a Lingua Brava abbreviated design document. Delegate within your group and use our presenters, those people who know those elements outside your group, for input. Share your document elements with each other and use each other's elements to shape your own responses. Remember that all 8 of you are in this together, and as I'll say often, the perfect is the enemy of the good. Get something down, get something together, get something that we can look at, and then we can revise and improve them as we go. Had some questions on interviews. You have to interview the customers, representatives that will use your tutorials. For the CSUMB project, Dr. Lara has given us the names of Dr. Bune and Dr. Tao for learner analysis. Now, you can have all 6 interview at once, or you can have a couple of people do the interviews and trust their input. That's up to you. But you could use a virtual session to do those interviews, and I think that could work, particularly a collaborate session. Further, if the 2 interviewees haven't done this before, it would introduce them to that environment. Now, I have put in a series of folders with references for each topic for you. So there's a reference in the learner analysis for a rubric for interviews, and it has some tips on interviewing. Let me know if you want a collaborate session scheduled, and include me in the interview if you can, because I'd like to learn about their need too, and I'd like to learn about them with respect to online learning. For the Lingua Brava gloss interviews, well, your team has 2 fellows that can do pretty good at that. Sean and Joel Simmons are graduates of DLI, and they've used gloss, and they could be 2 people to interview, or they can get some other people for you to interview. Again, see the reference in the learner analysis, and then let me know if you'd like a collaborate session to do that. I'll be glad to set one up. You'd need to organize for this project, particularly those in the CSUMB project where you have 6 people. Pick a point of contact to represent your group to me, and to make sure that they're representative at the Thursday evening IPRs. Also have a backup representative so that if the point of contact is out or can't make it, that you have somebody to take notes and make sure that your group is represented. For your sessions, you should have several. You're going to need to organize. Remember, you have one document. So either the 6 of you or the 2 of you need to get together and design that document. Work on it with on Google Docs or use some tool, but get together to make sure that you know what each person is doing. I would recommend a regularly recurring meeting to go over assignments and projects, and have it in enough time that you can react to the turn-in dates. Or you could set up special meetings like on Saturday or Sunday. We will have our Thursday evening session, and we have the capability to do breakout rooms, so you can meet in your own group and get some things done. I'll leave that up to you, but it's important that you realize that you're going to have a complex organization project here, and that you need to have some way to talk to each other and make sure that everybody's on the same sheet of music, so to speak. Well, focus on the tutorials. They're the real thing. The abbreviated design document, personal design framework, the evaluation of an online site. All of these are there to help you learn and to help you organize, but the important thing is to get the tutorial done and out there and looking professional and meeting, above all, client needs. So let's get together and let's do something important. Thank you for your attention.